Hello guys, today we are going to see about printf and scanf in C language. Now, a beginner will not know how to use printf and scanf in a C program. So for that, we have to first learn the syntax of printf and scanf. Then it will be easy for a beginner about how to use this printf and scanf in their programs. So the syntax of scanf is format specifier and you have to write address of variable. When it comes to printf, we have two types of syntaxes. First is if you want to print only the message, then we have to use the first syntax. And if you want to print the value of a variable, then we have to use the second syntax. Now here you can see there is a format specifier. What is this format specifier? So format specifier will tell the system what kind of data we are going to read or we are going to print it. Now we will see what are the format specifiers present in C language. So most often format specifiers that we use in C language are integers, floats, characters and strings. Whenever we write integer, we are going to use a format specifier %d. Whenever we write float, it should be %f, character %c, and string %yes. If we are clear with the syntax of scanf and printf, now we can see a small program about how to read one single integer. So this is a program of reading a single integer. So here every C program will have this line #include stdio.h, which means this is standard input output header file. If you keep this header file, then only the scanf and printf functions will work in your program. So this line is mandatory in any of the C programs. Next is int main. Main is heart of the C program, and main function is going to say is the line where program execution will start. That means main function will tell the system that this is the starting point of a program. Now our question is to read a single integer. So here it is int a. Int is a keyword whenever we are going to use an integer number. And a is a user defined variable. You can write any value here, any variable here. So if I write a, it doesn't mean even you have to use a. You can write any alphabet here. But the condition is your variable name should start with alphabet only. Since we have declared alphabet here, we have to use this a in our C program. Now as per reading a, this is how we have to write scanf. This is as per the syntax scanf, format specifier and address of variable. So here we are going to read an integer. So here we have to write %d, and here it is address of variable. Address of is written by using ampersand symbol in C language. So we are going to write and a. Then we are going to close the main function. So this is a very simple program to read a single integer. Next, coming to this part, we are going to read two integer variables. So as I said, #include stdio.h, this is the header file and this is mandatory in all the C programs. Int main, even this line is mandatory because main function is heart of a C program. The next is int a comma b. Since our question is we have to read two integer variables, we are going to declare two variables a and b. This is your choice. You can write any alphabets here. And for now reading, we have to use, since we are using since we are going to read two integers, we have to write two %d's, and here we can write and a and comma and b and close the main function. So whenever you write a scanf statement, you are able to give the input to the system. Now whatever value you are going to give, your first value will be stored in a and your second value will be stored in b. So this we will see when you execute the program on a system. So as of now, this is a brief introduction of how to use scanf and how to read integer variables. In the next video, I'm going to tell you about how to read a floats, print a message and print the value of a variable. Thank you.